Yo, what's up about another review Beifeng against Pantheon this time. I mean, this matchup is clearly first strike matchup, and here's why. Let me pull the pen in case I need to draw something this game. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, so Pantheon, I mean, okay, you can't go electric against Pantheon because you can't kill him anyways, you don't win the 1v1. The 1v1 is like really difficult against Pantheon. It's really hard to do anything really, so... You want to go first strike. Obviously, you want to start tier against Pantheon. So I think the longsword start is really bad because, first of all, by starting longsword, you don't stack the tier as early as you could be stacking it. So when you're going to buy Mirror Mana second, it's not going to be fully stacked, so you're not going to spike as hard. So I really suggest that starting with tier is a lot better. Also, the runes this team, he didn't go for sudden impact. He went for eyeball collection instead. I honestly don't really know which one does more damage. I believe that eyeball does more damage if it's fully stacked, but that's definitely a test that I'm probably going to do today. Actually, I'm probably going to go and practice so after this video is over, and I'm going to upload the video on TikTok and maybe YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it on YouTube, but I'll definitely upload it on TikTok. So, and I'll show the results. So just follow my TikTok if you haven't followed already. The Cassiopeia might be Sally. I know that Sally plays Cassiopeia top a lot, so might be Sally, but this is what I would trade though. I think this is a mistake that he did right there. Because when people go for roams like that, bro, and they're level 2, you gotta make sure that you're ready to go on them when they come back and when they're level 2. Like right here, he puts the ward. We see Pantheon right now. Like I would definitely not hit the can right here. I would just go on Pantheon, and the only reason you would win that trade is because you're level 3 and he's level 2, right? So, I mean, that's a mistake right there, in my opinion. And then you would get some gold from first strike as well. So, I mean, now it's already too late because he's level 3, right? But that's the goal, right? You got level 3 because he killed the 2 minions there with his Q. So if you go on him earlier, you won't be able to kill the minions, and you won't be able to level 3, and then you could get a good trade in. But yeah, eyeball collection versus an impact. I'll do the test, and then I'll put it on TikTok so you guys could see. So just follow my TikTok. The link's in my description for my TikTok. Let me just get some Kleenex real quick. And yeah, I'll put it on TikTok. If an impact is better, which is really probably not going to be better. I think I remember testing it, and I think I did test it before, but I don't really remember, and I didn't film it, so I'm just gonna refilm it. But I believe that eyeball collection fully stacked was a bit better than sudden impact in terms of damage. But the thing is, you have to be fully stacked, because obviously the more the game goes on, the more the chances of it being stacked go up. But at the same time, sudden impact overall is a bit better across the game. He's gonna ditch the wave here because he wants to go counter dive, so this is really smart. So there's two things he could do here. He could either Iron Fog of War or just straight to walk there. Volibear died here. I mean, he's playing it so because Pantheon's gonna be here. There it is. I would not go for this, bro. I think this is really bad. I think Pantheon trolled that really hard though, but he's not gonna kill the Lilia yet. And this is why I would not go for it, by the way. This is really bad. I would never win for it. Okay, so just, I mean, what's sudden impact? With sudden impact, she would have died, by the way. The Lilia, actually. So, personally speaking, I'm pretty sure sudden impact is better just because it's more consistent. And usually what's more consistent is always better. Not all the time, but usually if it's more consistent, it's just probably better. So, yeah. Let's skip here. Actually, it's not skip because there's, subtitles this game, so I'll try not to skip too much. Or if I skip subtitle, I'll just like go back to see what he says, because it's kind of nice to see what he says, get a bit of inside of his brain. But I mean, it should be like perma unplayable now. I mean, Pantheon has 2 kills now. Already the matchup is not playable, but like now with 2 kills, it should be like actually unplayable. We'll see though. I drop the pink. Oh, Pantheon's going Gorging here too. Personally, I don't think it's that bad to Gorging on Pantheon, but I just think Eclipse is just better. Yo, Dre's finally got nerfed this patch, indirectly, because Graves like to build Eclipse, and Eclipse got nerfed for range people, so that's a pretty good nerf, honestly. It kind of nerfs Graves a lot. I mean, what else does Graves really build? Shieldbow, it's trash, and then they go Gorging, which is decent if there's a lot of melees. If not, it's really not that good. It's kind of overrated. So I think Graves got nerfed pretty hard this patch, bro, which is good for me. I mean, I hate Graves. I think Graves is cringe. Like, there's Graves every game in high-low, like, in Challenger and stuff. Graves is, like, every game, so it's kind of nice. Graves meta is kind of over, like, officially. My COVID, bro, I'm still, like, kind of low energy. It's getting a bit better, but it's still pretty bad, so, like, I won't be streaming today. I try to stream, bro, but, like, it's, bro, I used to stream 14 hours. Now I stream literally an hour, and I feel dead, so I'll wait until my COVID's fully over, and then I'll start streaming again. It's kind of sad because all my accounts, like, if I show you guys, really, all my accounts are decaying right now. As you can see, they're, like, 700 LP. Like, this account right here used to be 1.1k, this used to be, like, 1k, this used to be, like, 800. They're all gonna decay now. They're literally all gonna decay. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not down to play to like keep them. So they're all gonna decay. So oh, I hate when that happens, bro. Fuck. Oh, yeah, they're all gonna decay. It is what it is. I guess the LP game maybe might be better, but shit, we'll see, man. It kind of sucks because I was 3 accounts challenger and I was on my way to 5, but it is what it is, I guess. I mean, just the fact that I got 3 accounts challenger with COVID is pretty impressive, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Stays mid, gets level 6. Cassiopeia is playing it pretty well. Spear is gonna land. Volibear is gonna hit the E. It's gonna run back in for some reason. That was kind of weird. Volibear kind of threw there. Personally speaking, I would, yeah, just go back mid. I would not go for the dive here. I mean, Pantheon has E, so it's just gonna be really awkward. Just don't do it. And then he has flash on top of that. Don't even do it. Alright, so this game, would I go Eclipse or would I go Prowlers? So if I look at the enemy comp, I see top lane they have Volibear, jungle they have Lilia, and mid they have Pantheon. So I would definitely go Eclipse, like 100%. No questions asked. I would go Eclipse. Yeah, I would definitely not go Prowlers this game at all. Pretty sure Beifeng's gonna go Eclipse as well. Alright, let's skip here. Pantheon still caps. Yeah, I don't know about Pantheon still caps. That's definitely not good, bro. I mean, even Zeri's kind of mixed damage, bro, so I don't really know about that. Is he gonna flash for this? He's gonna flash for this. He's gonna ult. He's gonna keep the Ignite. Well done. So he doesn't overuse any kills and Ignite if you don't need to. Well done. At least Ignite gonna go for the Rift. That's a pretty good gank, bro. That's really good of Nidalee. This Nidalee is pretty good, man. So far, the way she's been playing this game, I've been noticing. Pretty good player. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit. He's gonna use the eyes. Gonna go for the ultimate. Spear is gonna connect as well. Drops the Ignite. Should drop the cookie here. Did not take the cookie. I don't think would have saved him, but generally speaking, yeah, that damage is crazy, by the way. Yeah, generally speaking, you always pop the cookie when you know stuff like that's gonna happen. There's a fight going on, but yeah. So there it is. Goes for the Eclipse. I like that. I think it's smart. This game is the best for sure. Like automatically speaking, if you're, let's say, I would say that if you're below, like, if you're like platinum and below, I would definitely build Eclipse every game. I would not even like question it if you should go Prowlers or Eclipse. If you are diamond and above, I think this is where you kind of could start thinking about it. Like, okay, should I go Eclipse? Should I go Prowlers this game? And change your build depending on the game. But yeah, if you're platinum below, I would just go Eclipse every single game. Like, no questions asked. It's just easier to use than Prowlers. Prowlers is a bit harder to use and less forgiving. Mistake is the yeah, there it is. Give me a second, I'm dying here, but there's a mistake that was made here. Let me just talk about it. Let me play this again. Okay, so this is a detail that I'm kind of surprised that Beifeng did that mistake there, because you should never do this mistake. So, okay, let's cover this. So, when you, either when you play jungle, you play mid and you gank. It's always when you gank, okay? Always hug the wall to go toward, don't straight run down, right? Because Pantheon, what is he going to do? He's going to run up, right? So obviously, if Pantheon wants to run up, why is he going to run up? If you ask, it's because your turret's here, right? Obviously, so he wants to go to the safer spot, right? So when you gank, never go towards the enemy. Always go towards the route they're going to go. So in this case, if you're Qiyana, you want to run this way because Pantheon's going to run this way, right? So you try to cut him off. Now, here's the mistake that Beifeng did that you should never do. when you have a gap closer, so what is a gap closer? It's pretty much a spell that lets you get onto someone. So for example, Riven E is a gap closer because it gets you to someone. Riven Qs are gap closers. Qiyana W is a gap closer. Qiyana E is a gap closer. Stuff like that, right? So Pantheon, for example, W is a gap closer. So when you have a champion that has a gap closer, you never want to use it towards the enemies if they are, how can I say this? You never want to use your gap closer pretty much when the enemy needs to run into you anyways, right? Because then you waste it. So for example, Pantheon, like we just established, needs to run up, right? And Qiyana needs to run this way to block the escape. So they could probably meet here without doing any gap closure at all. But as you can see, what Beifeng ended up doing, he ended up using his E here. Let me just erase the thing so you can see better. He ended up using the gap closer over here when Pantheon, in reality, has to run this way to live. So he's going to meet Qiyana anyway with the auto attack. So by you using your gap closer on Pantheon and the other side and the way he's supposed to run, what you end up doing is you really give him an escape because you gap close to him, he's going to gap close to you, and then what ends up happening, you're behind him now instead of being in front of him where you're supposed to catch him, and then he's just going to run away, right? And you have no more gap closer to go on him, and then he's just flashing out. In this specific case, if you just really run on Pantheon, just auto attack him, right? Obviously he's going to W you, but you don't have to E because even if he W you here, right? And you keep your E, then you have your E after the W and you could look for a kill, right? But because you use your gap closer now, you have no more gap closer, right? Even if Pantheon flash, you could have killed him. W, EQ, and you reach the flash, and you could kill him. So, never use your gap closer towards the enemies if they need to run into you in the first place. Always keep it for either their flash, or if they have their own gap closer, so you could reach to them after. Like, that's the basic mistake that every people that pretty much below Diamond does every single time. And, I mean, the fact that Beifeng did it right there is really surprising to me. Like I really don't mean to, like, flame Beifeng or anything, but I feel like recently, I really feel like his Qiyana is not as good as it used to be. And I don't think it's because he's bad or something, he got worse. I just think it's because he plays other champion. And other champion, they works a bit differently. Depending on the champ, you don't really need to play as slow as Qiyana right now. Because Qiyana is pretty bad right now. So, yeah, man, I think these are mistakes that could definitely get you more kills in the future. And generally, just helps you more climb in League in general. So, yeah, that's a pretty simple concept right there. I mean, I don't know why he's playing so far back here, but yeah, that was pretty bad, man. I mean, I don't know why he played so. I don't know why he played like that. I mean, I understand that he doesn't want to break his first strike, that's why he plays like that. But at the same time, over here, you should go for a combo. I would definitely go for the ER, not Q, ER, to make sure that Pantheon gets stunned and reduces the reaction time of the E. But like generally speaking, this dive is bad. Like it's not a good dive because it's Pantheon and he's at E, right? But if your team really forcing it that much, you kind of have to go with it. Otherwise, you're gonna go after it. It's just awkward, like he's doing right now, right? So, I mean, it's not good, man. We got baited, yeah, and then Lily was there. Just generally not a good dive though, but okay, let's skip now. We are going Eclipse now. Nice, we have Eclipse. Bro, what the fuck is this champion? Let me see something, bro. Like, how does she win that? Like, okay, Ezreal is full HP, and she's really less than half HP. Like, she's 1/4, Ezreal is full HP. Like, let me see this. Yo, I don't know what happened to Zeri, bro. I feel like the champion was super broken on release, then they, like, gutted it, and it was useless, and then all of a sudden, it's, like, back broken or something. I'm, like, just so confused, man. Like, I just feel like every time I play versus the champ, or with the champ, it's always fed or something, like... And even sometimes I look at the score, like, after she just killed all my team, and I'm like, bro, the champion was not even fed. Like, I don't really know how that champion works, to be honest, but... I don't know what they did to that champion, but I feel like it's still pretty fucking good, man. Alright. Alright, so at this point, you just want to get gold off the Eclipse, Eclipse passive with for strike. Like, throw a WQ there, get gold. I don't think there's a mistake there, the way he's playing it right now. Not doing a WQ for gold. Italy wants to gank, so he's gonna drop the pink. Wrong side of the lane. I mean, I would have dropped it towards an Italy. Not top side. Italy wants to invade, so if she wants to invade here, always push here. Yeah, this Italy is actually pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Blitzcrank looks pretty good as well. You go for the invade. Beifeng's gonna stay around for the gold here. It's gonna walk up. It's gonna get the turret. Pantheon doesn't know if the team's here, but now he sees them in the jungle, so he should be more up. EQ is gonna connect, but no first strike, no more gold. Team's fighting inside the jungle. That EQ is kind of unnecessary on Pantheon there because you're a bit late to the jungle fight. It does not matter, luckily, because his team's smurfing. And then Ezreal should be getting dove here. He does not need to go That's one thing people do all the time too. They go for dives when they don't need to. It's fine. They got a double. They trade for the support. And now you could go for the dive here. I would look for the dive right here. Like on the pink ward. Yeah, that was a free kill. I would have focused Karma, obviously. But you just stay behind the wall, the little ledge there. You wait for Karma to come. Obviously, you don't go on Pantheon. Because you're not going to kill him. And then Karma's going to shield him. You go on Karma instead. And then you definitely escape of the Pantheon. You have flush, everything up. So, yeah, super kill, stop, well done. That's a bit more advanced there. It's a bit more like, yeah, you have to be confident in your play. Like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But alright, it's gonna base now, so let's skip. It's gonna go for the Mana Immune components. The classic Beifeng, he's not finishing boots at all. Classic. I don't know why he's mid right now. I would definitely go bot and let the Zeri mid. I would definitely swap here pretty soon. Just get you're a bit safer in the side lane. Alright, Pantheon comes in. Just gonna grab ice. Just gonna snare the Pantheon, Eclipse proc, but no first strike again. Go for a WQ ice here. WQ with brush instead of ice. I would have liked to see ice better here. Try to catch the Pantheon. Could look for a flash ER here, Ingle. Goes for it. So he goes for the W flash ER. W flash ER auto. Gets the 2-man ultimate. He's gonna go for the Ignite. Massive heal comes from Pantheon. Massive sleep from Lilia. Ezreal's gonna ult and he's gonna die here. Lilia is Oh, that champion's OP, bro. God damn, look at that damage. God damn, bro. Yeah, Pantheon Gorge Gear was actually pretty high healing, even though he got ignited. Nearly smurfing here. I mean, Cassiopeia is not here. Ooh, it's gonna. Oh, I should have stayed in Cougar here. Should go back in. Get the movement speed from Night Harvester with her E, and then she runs away. Runs to the bushes, get their passive. Oh, that was so close. Goes back in trying to. Oh, nice try. Bro, this nearly is smurfing, bro. Okay, this is what I was talking earlier, by the way, when I said that you should start with tier because by the time my immune is gonna be stacked, like you see right now, right? It's not stacked, and it's not even close to being stacked, bro. It's 250, so you do a lot less damage when my immune is not stacked compared to when it's stacked, right? Obviously, so it's definitely like not as big of a spike, and it kind of surprised me because Beifeng never finishes boots before mana immune, so the fact that you rush mana immune even though it's not stacked is kind of weird to me. Like if you would rush it, I would understand if it was like fully stacked, but I mean I don't know, but it's different. Not really fully agree, man. Also, there's one thing people I notice now when they build tier is like they don't even use their abilities. Like if you build tier, bro, when you have mana immune, it's not that bad because you could use your auto attack to stack it because it does work with auto attacks. But when you have tier, bro, like you gotta use your abilities to stack the tier. Like you can't just auto attack and never use abilities. Like you're kind of stuck on the old mindset of like I can't use my abilities on the minions or something. ER is gonna connect, but this is oh nice snipe. I was not expecting that to be a kill, but that was a nice snipe. Kind of surprised Israel did not. Did he see Israel use E? I just need to go back real quick. Did he see Israel use E or something? Because it feels like that's pretty bad ult. Like Israel should just E the ult there. I'm pretty sure Israel has E. I just think Israel, yeah, Israel definitely had E. I think Israel was just not looking like down. He was looking like to the left of the fight. Bloodbird's gonna go in. He's gonna try to trade. The innate drops. He's gonna trade 1-for-1. It's a 3-for-1 overall, but 4-for-1 now. Bloodbird's traded 1-for-1, but yo, well done. It's gonna go silent now. Lilia's on him. Let's watch that 1v1 because there's only way you win that is if you play really, really slow. You see, I think that's Q's a mistake. The reason I think that Q's a mistake because if you take Q like you did like that, right, and you wait for your W 5 seconds, you could just wait for the W, so you're going to go for a 2WQ. So first of all, more damage because the first strike is going to proc on both Qs, and then you probably Eclipse Shield and movement speed to help you run away because now you lose first strike, right? And then on top of that, you get less gold. So just a small detail here. 2WQ is going to miss. Theory's not going to get the kill. I mean, that would have never, I think, killed her because she has Orgos, so. Alright, so it's going to go finally for boots now. It's going to go for Last Whisper as well. It's going to go for the Grudge Third. Let's look on the Pantheon here. The classic build goes for Grudge Third. That's the thing with this build that feels really good though, because if you go Electrocute Qiyana and you're 1-4, like you're useless. Like it's over. Like you're completely useless. But with this build, if you're 1-4, like you're still chilling, bro. Honestly, like it really does not feel like you're 1-4 because you scale really well and you do a lot of damage. But yeah, this was what I was talking earlier when I said, you know, like eyeball collection. If it's not fully stacked, it's gonna be awkward. Like right now, like having it not stack is a bit awkward. I think he's just testing it, obviously, but at this point in the game, like me, Beifeng, like when you're like high level challenger and you've been playing for a long time, you don't really need to go test these type of things. Like, you know, me going to test say an impact versus eyeball collection after in practice still is most likely just for people to see and actually know, right? Because me and Beifeng or every challenger player, like when we test runes, we could literally tell in game which feels better and which one is better. Like right away, we don't need to like see the stats really. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna take it and see what feels better. But yeah, I'm just gonna go do a video just for TikTok for fun. Yo, my nose is feeling like weird, bruh. Okay, they're gonna go Baron right now. I mean, we should definitely look for a turn here. I would not look for... Oh, I wish you could look for finish. There it is. Goes for the turn. Team's gonna finish while he turns. Goes for the R flash. Lands on one person only. I mean, pretty bad ultimate overall. He's gonna sleep as well. She's gonna die here. I mean, I don't really know what that was, to be honest. Like, it's looking like a throw, bro. Oh, nice Everfrost from Cassiopeia there. Probably gonna save the fight alone. I don't know about that R flash. I don't really know what he tried to do there. But yeah, Manamune's still not stacked. Gonna go for the hook. Flashes the hook away. Let's skip here. Finally, yeah, Manamune stack at 22 minutes now. He's fighting topside, so he's gonna go try to rebuttal. Finish the trade. He's gonna go in. Karma's gonna ward. Breaks the first strike. EQ is gonna be revealed. He's dead right now. Gonna R away, but he's dead. Shrine. We're just gonna skip. Take the portal. Goes to the fight directly. Ezreal's here. WEQ I would do. Nice. Just to make sure that you proc first strike. Drop the Ignited. Not really needed, but. Go on the Karma's gonna remove the vision. There's a ward in the bush. I don't really I don't really like this right now because sure I would push this women. I would just recall just to get grudge here. He stays instead. What is he gonna do? Would he stay? Like I would grab the jungle if you stay or something. Definitely don't. Breaks the Banshee. He's gonna connect. He's probably dead now. No, if shields. She decides not to ult. I don't know. Not sure why, but I feel like she definitely doesn't have it. Otherwise, she would definitely use it. Wow, that missed somehow. I'm surprised. He's gonna die now. Yeah, this is why I said I would recall. I think it's like kind of weird staying there, especially when you have a big spike like that, like Grudge. I would definitely recall. Yeah, Beifeng is kind of entering this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what he's doing, but I mean his team is better, so GG. I mean, this is why this build, by the way, is like a bit coin flip, because let's say that you literally switch team, right? He's with the Pantheon team and Pantheon's with his team. He would definitely be losing this game 100%, man. The thing with this build is like early you're so useless that you so like you just need to have a good team. If you don't have a good team, you're just gonna lose, man. Okay, right, he needs to stop trolling, bro, or the game could be pretty lost. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like he needs to chill right now. Yo, oh, we could have flashed there for the kill. Two flash though, EQ. That was close though. And yeah, this is why this build is pretty good with the setup with Treasure Hunter and everything, because he has $600 worth of gold with first strike. That's 2 kills, so it's kind of like if he was 4 and 7 right now, and then he has 4 stacks of Treasure Hunter. I'm not sure how much gold that is. I think it's 470 or something. I think I know it's 400 something, but so that's a kill and a half. So it's kind of like he was 5 and 7 right now in terms of like gold. So I mean, you really don't feel as behind, and you're still pretty useful with this build. So alright, let's chip shit a little bit here. Final team fight's gonna happen pretty soon. I hope you guys are enjoying these reviews, man. I see the comments, bro. You guys are enjoying it. I appreciate the people commenting and stuff. It helps for the algorithm, but I appreciate just you commenting in general. Shows that I'm not doing these for nothing. I'm feeling a bit better though today. I'm not gonna lie. Like compared to yesterday and the days before, I'm feeling better. So I mean, bro, I can't wait to be streaming again. I mean, you guys know, like when I stream, bro, like I like to stream for a long time, like 14 hours, and I like to stream every day. But yo, just recently, it's not even like I don't want to. It's like COVID. I feel like I physically can't, bro. Even my arm, like when you have COVID, bro, your muscles are like really like I don't know what's the word, like frail, I guess. Like your muscles are like really like not really like used properly. I don't know how to explain, but it's just weird. So like my arm feels really fucking weird, man. Okay, I would have definitely just looked for fight here for sure. The way he's playing it is really smart though. Like, you don't have to rush anything right now. Like, the way he's playing it is really like fucking with them. Like, they're like, oh, Qiyana's behind. Like, we need to go on her, and they're like stressing out while the team's fighting here, and their team's getting destroyed. And these three don't really know what to do, right? The nice combo on the Israel here. Not sure what Israel did there. I don't know what Israel. Like, this Israel. Am I bugging or like Karma flushed in on? What the hell? I mean, I understand the logic, but I mean, does not really work out at this point in the game. Can't really do that, but. Kuma's gonna die now, Volibear's gonna die as well, and it's gonna be an ace, and we finally have eyeball collection fully stacked, but the game's over. And yeah, I don't think eyeball collection's the wave mid. I think jungle is better, but mid's not really it, I think. I'll do that TikTok though, I'll let you guys know, but I think they're gonna FF now. I think it's over. Yeah, they FF, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next review, and go watch my TikTok if you want to see the results of that, but yeah, take care, boys.